few of these picks that we teased, it is actually to be the Kai'Sa to go over the top. So full dive showing from anyone's legend, and I think that's really got to be the game plan. Can they get on Corki? Can they get on Jace early on? Take them out of the fights. Nidalee going to be a good target as well. And
Rubs here, so that's a nice stacking advantage for them, and they're just going to move Hope and Kyle up top.
A lot invested, though, because
Typically, I think in the LPL we'll see very rambunctious, very hot and heavy game number ones that will cool down as the games go on. Does he get the one? No, he's too late in there.
The games where they've looked stronger, it has been when their solo laners have been self-sufficient. And it feels like with comp that really has to dogpile JDG can find a good start to these fights.
And I know we talked a little bit about, okay, JDG going for the all-in onto Ala. They get the public execution. They get the lockdown. He's getting everything thrown his way. And Ala going to flash with it all out, and he is out of there. They're going to realm warp. They do not want to let him get away. He's going to fight them under turret. He's going to go with it. He wants to take the fight. Ala is in a 1v3, handling his own. Finally knocked down by Flandre himself, and they'll look to take the turret too.
Yeah, some nice moves by Flandre to get out of the Q3 and not be trapped under the turret. Of course, JDG looking to trade out. A lot of resources sent bot will lead to a Rift Herald secured by Shun. And a top outer secure. And anyone's Legends now able to get this dragon uncontested. A little bit not worth. There was a chance that if Scout were to base...
Pivotal engage point for his team with Kyle. They have to be on screen if you want to see AL be proactive. Now JDG, speaking of proactivity, going to take the turret here, maybe go for the play, and that's the flash out of Kyle. Pressure in mid lane. Rift Herald had been summoned. Turret is forfeit by AL. They are constantly losing that pressure. They're going to get another charge into this one's ballsy from missing, but he does get the damage off and get out. They are using this
continue to push. This is a dangerous fight for AL. That's exactly what JDG wants. They got him low.
The public execution right onto Pays. They didn't get him, though. Now cease and desist back on a Scout. They don't have the damage, but they do. Now AL trying to take him down one by one. Ala can't do anything. Hope is free hitting in the side lane. Now Shun is trying to get out with the Realm Warp. That's going to bring everybody, and that's right on. Missing. No. Oh, my God. AL still somehow survive, even with the bouncy castle not set up for them. And Hope, of all people, is the last one standing, as that is huge for AL.
Hope was the one chunked at the start of the fight, but he got to play out this entire fight untouched as AL took the engage despite Hope being low, and JDG did not deal with it well in the back half. And we have the trap coming in. Scout not spotted yet.
They see Tarzan now. They're going to go for the fight onto him in the pit. Now the Solar Flare going a little bit wide. The all out on Tarzan. He has to try to get away. He does, as now he had that vault breaker to get over the wall. But here comes JDG. They're losing bodies, but look at this AoE. Oh, the public execution. Flandre gets the better of his partner in the lane. And now Scout is left to the Wolves. Those hungry, hungry, legendary Wolves.
It just feels like JDG can't find the fight against anyone's Legend. The poke isn't connecting, and I gotta give a lot of credit to Tarzan and Flandre. They're being really slippery as a front line, and it feels like that's where we're aiming a lot of the poke. It's onto the Ambessa, onto the Vi, who can actually dodge and get out of this. As Shun's trying to get a little bit feisty and deny soul point. He's got the help of Pays, too.
Hope sees Pays!
Have someone as the Corki, but it still looks like a really tough setup. And Rise
just goes straight. Oh my God, the Void Seeker also hit. But Tarzan, he's tanking turret. Tarzan's down. This is zealous from AL. They're under turn. They fall. Baron, the JDG choose.
This felt like an unforced error from Tarzan and anyone's Legend. Why need to make that happen? You can bait. You had control over the Baron. Now it's just going to be Hope trying to poke. He has the W evolved. It keeps on connecting.
I mean, Hope is massive here. Hope is looking for Scout. Void Seeker going to connect onto Ala. Look at Hope. He is destroying them here. The Baron goes into the game as they start up the Atacon. This is the momentum breaker. We've seen teams across the LPL completely manhandle games after they get the Atacon. JDG were threatening it over AL, but it's down for that fight now. They have about 8,000 health on it. It's getting lower. Tarzan going to come across now.
We've seen this objective manhandle teams too. It's down to 4K.
It is. I don't know though. Tarzan trying to get in the pit. He can't. It's going to be taken by JDG. Now they have those GAs. They can go recklessly into the night as Hope coming over. It's the public execution as well. They will pop some of these GAs. Are they getting popped though back? They will not. Hope is getting more money, even if it's 200 gold at a time. Pays to a point of promise. He's almost on 4 items, but the scary part is you look across to Shanks and Hope.
Right now, and he's gotten around it. Tarzan.
No way. Okay, they go for the flash onto Shanks now as well. They go to him on the back. Scouts getting low. They get everybody on him. No, Flandre missed his public execution, but it doesn't matter. AL still surging forward with Tarzan on the biggest flank I've seen on a Vi in recent memory. Out on the flank, they might just go forward now. As JDG, they're a bit surrounded now. They end up sending a few members to go stop Tarzan. Pays does a massive amount of damage to Tarzan. Solar Flare going in. It's Shun in the pit, and he's got it. He denies the soul, and now public execution. This is the dive. This is the one moment for anyone's legend. Is it going to be enough? Allah's in the back line, and Allah's still tanking. Though Hope is untouched, and Hope is still cooking too. They're on the back line now as JDG are fully split. Hope guns Pays down. How's that for your new ADC, JDG? As Hope makes his name known. Allah is falling in the side lane to Flandre, and he will be taken down by the 8-0-6 for Hope on their first game of the series. I mean, this guy's got touches on this 40-minute game number 1. It was a slow and steady burn, but AL made it hurt. They twisted the knife back and forth into JDG, and now it's just putting the bow on top of it all here as they take another inhib in bot lane.
Just felt like once the fight started, JDG, the comp, did not have enough damage to take down anyone's legend. Not enough poke to force Hope out of there or get any significant advantage before those fights broke out that were not in their favor. And now Missing, last effort.
Missing tries to go for it. He doesn't find much there, and they are just getting AoE to hell. The gold diff, the wallet diff, just smacked JDG in the face, and so did game number 1. What a way to go, and AL are off to the races. That composition was aces from the beginning.
Yeah, I think you got to give Hope MVP for that game, but I just can't believe how many fights we saw where Hope went in and went untouched. Like, at some point, that's not just Hope playing great League. That really is JDG. They have to be a little bit more patient